Good morning, students, and welcome back again to the online classes of chemistry. I hope the previous festivals like Bakrid and Raksha Bandhan were celebrated nicely. Now, proceeding to our next topic from the previous topic, we were dealing about the important chemical compounds, their properties and uses along with their preparation. The previous classes we have dealt about the common salt, sodium hydroxide, sodium carbonate, sodium bicarbonate and bleaching powder. Today we are going to deal the last compound, that is plaster of Paris. So as you can see, plaster of Paris, the formula, what it says, CaSO4 dot half H2O, calcium sulfate semi-hydrate or half hydrate, as the name is given, calcium sulfate semi-hydrate or half hydrate. So this plaster of Paris is also known as POP in short, POP. Now, why the term Paris comes here? Because it was first used in Paris for the purpose of plastering. That's why it is termed as plaster of Paris. Now, so how we are going to prepare this compound, plaster of Paris? Let us see the preparation. So you can see here calcium sulfate dot 2H2O, that is dihydrate. We will see about these types of water molecules which are attached to a compound with a dot. These are generally termed as water of crystallization. I might have dealt about this one. I forget. If yes means you can remind me. Otherwise, we are going to have a revision of that topic. Now, so this compound is termed as gypsum. Calcium sulfate dihydrate is termed as gypsum, and we have to heat this compound at a temperature of 100 degrees Celsius. That is equivalent to 373 Kelvin. So on heating the gypsum at this temperature, the compound is going to lose its one half molecule, and leaving this compound with only half water molecule. So this compound we get is your calcium sulfate semi-hydrate. Now one thing we have to notice here, that the temperature should be controlled very carefully. The temperature should not go beyond 373 Kelvin. Yes, because on heating it above the given temperature, if you heat it above this temperature, then gypsum will lose all its water molecule. Yes, after heating it at a more temperature, higher temperature, this whole two water molecules will be lost from this calcium sulfate, leaving us only with CaSO4, and that calcium sulfate will not be able to make the strength with the water. We will see about this use. We will deal that on heating it at the required temperature, it will lose the water molecule, leaving us with only CaSO4, and this calcium sulfate can't be used for plastering purpose. That's why it is termed as dead burnt plaster. Calcium sulfate is termed as dead burnt plaster. What will be its appearance? How it looks like? So these are the properties of this compound. So the properties, number one, it is a white powder. You can see in the market, if you ask for putti, in Hindi it is termed as putti. So you will find out this is very soft white powder. But when you are going to mix it with water, it will set very hard, because the lost water molecule will be regained and attached to it, leading to the formation of calcium sulfate dihydrate gypsum. And on mixing water, within half an hour you will find a very hard plaster, a very hard surface. That's why, depending on the properties, it is kept in moisture proof container. If it is kept in moisture, it will absorb the water molecule and it will lead to the formation of calcium sulfate dihydrate and gypsum. As we can see, cement. That cement comes in plastic sets, yes, plastic cases. Now, why? Because same condition, plastic will not allow the moisture to go inside the sack. That's why the cement will be safe. Otherwise, it will make it hard, of no use. So similarly, this one also, while mixing the water, it is of no use. So we have to keep it in the moisture proof container. Now, depending on this property, we see some uses. The first one, plaster of Paris, is used for setting purpose. Setting what? Fractured bones. Yes, in the hospitals, if you are going to see that when a bone is fractured, like hand or leg, what doctors do? They put a white material. That white material is your plaster of Paris. They cover your hand with that white mixture powder, which sets up into a very hard structure, and then it will help you to keep your hands or your fractured part in a fixed position. That's why it is used for setting fractured bones. It is also used to make toys, decorative materials, cheap ornaments, blackboard chalks. Now, toys you will see in your Gaushala Mela generally. What happens there? There are many statues are there. There are many toys. So they are made from POP only, plaster of Paris. They used to decorate materials. Like in your house, the ceilings are being decorated. Ceilings and the roofs are being decorated. Why? How? By POP only. So it is used to decorate materials. It is used to make cheap ornaments for the poor people who can't afford more expensive ornaments. They can easily get these cheap ornaments from the POP. So they used to make cheap ornaments. And since POP is fireproof, it does not burn. So it is used to make fireproofing materials also. Fireproofing materials. People, they used to wear and move into the fires. And the last one, it is used to make the surfaces smooth before paint. Yes. When we are having a paint in the home, what we do? The plastered walls are first of all made smooth by putting the POP. If you see, the painters, what they do? They first of all put the white colored powder mixed with water on that POP. So that the wall may become soft, and then they apply the paint. So various uses are there. So just in a very simple manner, I have described you all the things, that how do we prepare the plaster of Paris, what are the properties, what are the uses, and if we are going to heat it above the required temperature, it will lose all its water molecule, leading to the formation of calcium sulfate, that is anhydrous. having no water molecule, and it will be of no use to us because it will not be setting into the hard mold structures, hard structures. So it will be of no use. So it is termed as dead bird plaster. So with this we are on the verge of finishing the lesson, and in the next class we will revise about the water of crystallization, or we deal only. I don't remember. So we are going to deal with the topic water of crystallization. It is also a small topic, not too long topic. May I have discussed, I don't remember. Okay, till then revise. Take care and thank you.